morning. This is Mike G, and this is your morning buzz. It is Christmas Eve. How about that? Yep, I've got the Christmas spirit. Anybody else? Pretty exciting. I wish you could see this, man. I can't light it up enough. There we go. How about that? So this is our decorations for Christmas. We've got some pretty cool decorations going on. My son and daughter-in-law actually made that for us. It's just a Christmas tree that I've had in the garage for probably a couple years now. Anyway, so Christmas Eve is always that time of year where you're just like, oh man, you one of two ways, right? You're either excited as heck because you're going to get that thing that you want, or it's a little frustrating and you've got to deal with family, and sometimes family are not always that easy to deal with. Well, I hope that your family is easy to deal with, and I hope that your Christmas is going to be amazing because, it's that time of year to just love people and be around people, be around your friends and your family, and to, enjoy the season, the spirit of the season, which is really generosity and giving. And, I used to love this time of year, and somehow I got jaded. The point I want to make is that I think the commercialization of Christmas has changed it. For me anyway. I mean, personally. Amazon has come along, and now you can get your package delivered today in an hour. Back then it would take you months of, trolling through the aisles at Sears or, Marshalls or wherever you would go and shop, and you would spend time, you would burn calories out in the world with all these other people who are doing the same exact thing. And today, you could sit at your computer and in the matter of a few hours have all of your gifts handled and delivered. It's incredible. Things have really changed. And so and I think that's amazing on the one hand, but on the other hand, we're talking about Christmas. And one of the things that I really love about the tradition of Christmas, something that my mother did, when I was a kid, we didn't, we lived in an apartment, and the story of Santa was so prevalent in my home. And, we were Catholic, but we also believed in Santa Claus. And my mom was magical in that she had this cardboard, I wish I had a picture of it. I would throw it up, but I don't have the picture. But she had a cardboard chimney, because Santa comes down through the chimney. And what was magical about was that every year before Santa came, it was New Year's Eve, I would go to bed on New Year's Eve, and then I would, Mom would make sure I was asleep, and then all the presents would end up under the tree. And the next morning, the illusion was that Santa came down the chimney, ate the cookies, drank the milk, and then put all the presents under the tree. And she was so good at this. My mom was a single mom, so she was amazing that way, and she made it so magical and real for me. And I miss that, and getting the presents was awesome too, because I remember my first loop track, the one that you would get with your little cars. They didn't have motors in them; they were just Hot Wheels, and but you would send them down the track, and it would go and it would do the loop, and you'd be like, wow, that was awesome. It was the most lame toy ever. In fact, we used to have sword fights with the ends of them, because we would like smack, because they were, rigid and plastic, and you could smack the shit out of each other with them. But that was fun. And growing up as an only child, I think it was one of those things where I didn't have to share with anybody. I still have a problem. I don't like to share. But I didn't have to share with anybody. But I do miss those days. I miss the times where it was just about family, and the meal was always awesome. Anyway, I have good memories. I have really good memories of Christmas, and I miss those. And I guess creating those takes work. So put in the work. Make your Christmas magical for your kids, and have a happy, holly, jolly Christmas. From the Edge Podcast, I'm Mike G. This is your Morning Buzz.